All right, here we go. Headed up to Cookeville, home of Rich Froning, also Judah Akers.
Oh.
We're gonna go up and build a sauna, work out, with Rich. We got Pete, Jade, we got crew. Austin.
Say hi. You wave.
Hey. Got the Go One More hat on.
Yes, go one more. Can you say go one more?
Nice. We're gonna
Go one more.
Crew's gonna get the tattoo later today. We're gonna take him down and sign for him. So that'll be good.
Yes, you're gonna get lower.
And then tomorrow, Rich is gonna come to beat the heat. So should be fun. Need some caffeine first though. All right, Pete. If you could go back and you had to restart Sisu right now, what would you change?
Alright, so we started Sisu very intentionally by starting simple, like one single sauna SKU. We started off the company actually with a Harvia heater, non-Wi-Fi heater that most people don't know about, and we did it conjointly with Harvia and Whom. Looking back upon it, we should not have released it with Harvia. It should have just 100% just been Whom right out of the gates. I think that we would have probably been able to capture some more eyes initially with that, but then also at the same time I feel like looking back upon that, if that didn't happen where we had both coexisting and you're seeing the data come in on like what people prefer, what they don't like, I think that we would have been able to, we wouldn't have pruned the business as early, I guess. So I would say in hindsight, if there was like one big change, it would have just been even more simplicity.
We met through Brian Mazza.
Yes.
Well, first off, Sisu blew me off via DM.
Yep.
And it was Blake.
Good.
I'm
Shout out Blake.
Shout out.
He was doing a great job.
Fastest sauna builder.
Yeah, the best. We were very fortunate that we got, I think Eric Hinman connected us with a few people.
Yeah.
Wyatt from Ice Barrel connected us with Eric initially. And then that stemmed us into like our first initial ambassadors, which were Eric Hinman, Neen Williams, Sam Dancer, and Nick Bear. And I remember getting those four, and then Brian Mazza becoming our next ambassador out of there. And we were just like, all right, let's just do one partnership per month and just see what happens.
Yeah, he did great, man. He was cool.
And across the finish line. Wow. Start shining the gold medal for Rich Froning.
I can't imagine what the third will be like.
Rich Froning. And Rich Froning is the fittest man on the planet for the third straight year.
Yeah, me and my daughter, and then I was telling him we almost went to the Notre Dame game because it was in Atlanta, but after the disappointment of the Lions game, I couldn't handle. I knew Notre Dame was going to lose, but the Lions, I thought we were going to pull it out.
That would have been really good. I feel like I'm John Dutton.
That's what you do every morning when you wake up. Come out here.
Check on the bison. What do you focus on the most for training nowadays?
Now, just all CrossFit stuff. When it gets kind of more towards hunting season, I'll do more grunt work type stuff, but just work out. Yeah, not really training, more working out. I'm gonna do. I kind of like having like some type of target.
Todd, you ready for this workout?
No.
What's on the docket today?
The good thing is the group we're with is like the bar's pretty low and everyone's out of shape, so I don't think anyone will stand out in the group.
CrossFit Games Championships, Rich Froning.
How you feeling post-workout?
Not bad. Scaled though. Took it easy. Didn't eat though. A little dizzy standing up. Sick setup though.
Rich, if you could work out with one person from the Bible that's not Jesus,
Not Jesus.
who is it going to be?
Oh man. Probably Paul. Mainly just because I'm reading Acts and Romans right now, so I'm in that phase, I guess. Paul seems like a tough dude. Walked bow-legged because he was whipped so many times between the legs, you know, so probably Paul.
What workout would you do?
Shoot. I don't know. I feel like it'd have to be something kind of grunt worky, right? Because
Yeah.
Paul was just kind of a dude that just worked and kept working, right? So I don't know.
All right, how are we feeling post working out with Rich
He
Froning?
did the whole thing. So
Yeah, Pete, you were
good.
crushing.
It was good. I haven't done a CrossFit workout in over a year, let alone bar muscle ups. I think it's been probably like 2-3 years.
it's cool too. You can see Rich in the background through Pete because he's super,
Yeah, I'm so pale. You can just see. And then he's like perfectly tan. And,
yeah.
But honestly, it was so fun. We did like a 1-1, so we did 20 cal bike, 10 burpee get-overs over a
High.
48-inch box,
Yeah. Person.
20
A
cal.
jade.
Yeah, I stood
Jade,
there.
over a Jade, 20 cal bike, and then 10 bar muscle ups or 10 strict pull ups. So I went 10 for the first 2 rounds, and then Rich was like, "You should probably not do 10 anymore." And I was like, "All right, that's my invite to do 10 strict pull ups."
I did burpee, box step over, and pull-ups.
Honestly, it's super surreal to be down here. I started off as a 19-year-old trainer, and Rich was the first person I would say like I ever read his that was the first memoir I had ever written, first memoir I had ever listened to and read, and just was about CrossFit.
And he had
first 6-7
He had
years.
a CrossFit gym. Or maybe it's just an excuse.
Yeah.
I was in Berlin, so I didn't even
Heck yeah.
I didn't leave it on Sundays. I do fantasy. I got a group of guys that I played like flag football with growing up.
How's it going, Mills?
Those rocks, they look like crap. Looks comfortable in there though.
Help him spot him.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice. There you go.
Really good. Take a break.
That's how we do it here at Sisu.
Yeah, people helping people. And a little roof kit.
What is this?
So that's
like a-
it's like a shingle.
Oh, yeah.
So you put it down and then put this over so like the rain and ice, because the rain will it'll be fine, but the rain will like break through.
There's we have these awesome buckets and ladles coming out. They have a quarter liter of water in it, and this heater is known to take water so well. Okay. So you could just smoke yourself out.
Smoke it out.
Yeah.
I had an interview with Forbes last week. This writer, he's
Yeah.
a professor at Harvard, and he's done all this stuff. He was a member of the UN, all this crazy stuff. Yeah,
What?
wild story. And he starts off the conversation about talking about, I can't remember what he's trying to say, but he's like trying to say like people think they know, like, but their experiences are different. He's like, the sauna, for example. He's like, I'm from Finland, so like some people don't. He's went in this whole thing,
No
and I
way.
literally stopped him. I'm like, are you saying this because you know I just went to Finland, or is this just a complete
Yeah.
coincidence? And he was like, no, I didn't know anything. I thought he was like,
You're kidding.
he talked about it for like 5 minutes.
All right, team, build over. How are we feeling?
Man, that was a ton of fun. Beautiful day. It was like 65 degrees outside.
The farm vibe is chipping away at me. I'm starting to like it.
Let's hear it, girl. Let's hear it. Big moo.